You found the perfect home in Orange County. It's beautiful, the upgrades, the location, the schools, everything that you want. All your boxes are checked. And then plane flies overhead. So if you're relocating here, especially if you're looking at places like Costa Mesa or Newport Beach, this is something that you need to understand before you buy. Definitely something to be aware of if you're buying from abroad or out of state. Hi, I'm Kelly Martinez, your Orange County Insider. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the OC. Today we are talking about flight paths, what that actually means, how they affect value, and what it's really like living under one. I have a listing currently in direct flight path of John Wayne, and it's been quite the experience as far as letting other agents know, hey, this is in flight path. Are you aware of that? Yes. Are your clients okay with that? Yeah, sure. And then they get there and they're like, no. Why are we hearing planes? Well, what did you think a flight path was, ma'am? So whenever I'd get, a showing request from someone from LA or even San Diego or Riverside or these other areas, even Irvine, I'm very specific and make sure that they are questioned before they come, and they still come and I still get the same response. So a flight path is simply the route planes take when they're taking off or landing. And depending on where the home sits, that could mean you hear planes throughout the day or they're directly overhead and you will notice it. This isn't background noise that you forget is there. It's something you're aware of, especially when you first move in. And then over time, most people either adjust to it or they don't, and that's not the property for them. So I'm in Costa Mesa, I'm in Orange County. So let's talk about John Wayne Airport, because it is one of the most restricted airports in the country, which is good for homeowners. So planes take off at a steeper angle than normal. Then they have to reduce the engine power mid-climb to control the noise. On average, there's about 250 to 300 flights per day, mostly during daytime hours. There are strict curfews at night. So it's not LAX level chaos, but it's definitely active. And we have more restrictions than any other airport in the country from what I'm told. If you're relocating, here's where this comes into play. The most affected areas would be Costa Mesa, Newport Beach. And in Newport, it's not just Back Bay. Depending on the flight direction, you can see impact in Newport Heights, Cliff Haven, Dover Shores, some pockets, areas near Eastside Costa Mesa. A lot of people think it's just the Back Bay, but it really depends on the day and direction. We're in Costa Mesa and we see them all the time. It doesn't interrupt our life, or if I'm talking on the phone, I don't have to stop talking. And even when you're in direct flight path, it's not always the same. Like, they have to zigzag. So sometimes the plane seems over the front of the house or out into the street, and then the others, it's like over your back patio or rooftop deck. And the smaller aircrafts, easy swoosh. Come and go. It's the larger ones that you're kind of like, okay, you're talking louder, and it lasts about 10 to 15 seconds. We counted many times. So less affected areas in Orange County obviously are southeast, Laguna Niguel, Ladera. Further south you go, the less of a factor it becomes. But you're also further away, so less convenience. The big question is, does this affect value of your house? Absolutely, but not in like a clean percentage. Hey, your home is worth $4 million. We just need to reduce it by 2%. Like, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I wish there was like across the board adjustment. What it really does is it shrinks the buyer pool. Some buyers won't care, especially if they're in the area already. Others walk in, hear one plane, and when I have a listing that is in direct flight path, I always let every agent know as they set up the appointment. I'm like, hey, are you and your client aware that it's in the flight path? Oh, yeah, they're fine, they say. Then we get there and either they're completely blown away that it's in the flight path or simply just didn't realize what the noise level would be. I get even more, and my spidey senses get a little bit more alert when they're coming from another area. Even if it's like from Irvine. Come on, Irvine, you're right next door. You should know what the flight path is, but they really don't. So if you're used to that peaceful setting and with no interruptions, you don't like freeway noise, you don't like road noise, you're just sensitive. You can't sleep with any noise. Even if the flights stop at 10 p.m., It's not the home for you. And even more so, if you're selling your home and it's occupied, I would require that it's confirmed that the person know it's in the flight path. Before prepping your home and opening it up to somebody that doesn't know, I would require that it's confirmed that the person know it's in the flight path. Before opening your home to someone and then getting that feedback, there is nothing worse than that. Like, sir, ma'am, we told you. And then I have to go back to the seller and say, they loved it, it's perfect, but it's in the flight path. And they're like, hell, why did we just take all this time and waste our energy for someone that doesn't want the location? Constant struggle. Okay, so story time. I'll never forget my first listing under direct flight path. Never. It was in Point Loma, San Diego, and I was so excited about it. It had everything: size, corner lot, front and backyard, gorgeous pool, beautiful area. It was updated. It was absolutely full package. And the sellers told me, other agents are saying it won't sell for this. And I'm thinking, I don't see why not. Like, you can't get a home like this for that price in this area. Well, I stood corrected. It wasn't the appraisal, it wasn't some set adjustment. It was that buyers would walk in, and when a plane flew over, you literally had to stop talking. You couldn't have a conversation, no matter how loud you talked. So that amazing backyard, could you really enjoy it to its full capability? And that alone knocked out a huge portion of the buyer pool. And for us, we can always tell like the demand for this home. It's in a super popular area. I can see the views, the favorites on multiple websites and open houses. It's just like someone's fighting for that Vera Wang wedding dress, 1997, Kate Hudson, Jennifer Lopez wedding movies. And then no offers and the feedback's the same. Like, I couldn't even take a phone call in the backyard, go walking the clients out in the backyard to show them the extra space, which these yards rarely had, large lots. This one did. I couldn't even talk to them because it was just so loud. But let me piggyback on that. Just because it's in the flight path doesn't mean it's that loud. Every home will be different. So it is something that you should check out if noise doesn't bother you. Still keep an open mind because it might not be as bad as another property. Here's real life. The small aircraft, a few seconds. Like I mentioned, a whoosh. Large aircraft, about 10 to 15 seconds. And you're talking loud. And depending on the home, you're either talking over it or you're pausing completely. So what can you do about it? If you love the home, there are ways to improve it. Windows, that's the biggest impact. Double or triple pane. Laminated glass for sound is usually best. Construction and layout. So newer homes typically have better insulation. Bedrooms seem to be on the quieter side. Landscaping. Trees, walls, hedges, anything can help. Lifestyle. White noise, fans, air purifiers. And honestly, most people adjust faster than they expect. Pollution. So pollution comes up a lot. Yes, airports have emissions. John Wayne Airport is smaller, it's highly regulated, lower volume than major hubs. But if you're concerned, there are special filters and HVAC maintenance, air quality awareness should be a thing. The flip perspective. And honestly, depending on the home, it can actually be kind of cool. A listing that I have, so imagine this, you're on the rooftop. The palm trees are all around you. And at nighttime, you're just watching the planes go overhead, drinking a cocktail. It's kind of a vibe. It's a Newport vibe, Costa Mesa vibe. Private jets. If you fly private, John Wayne Airport is one of the best and most convenient airports in Southern California, IMO. Other options close by would be Long Beach Airport, LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, and you can go down to San Diego too. Where to check flight paths. So your agent should help you with this, but if you want to look it up yourself, I will link a great tool in the comments. But you can literally just type in the address and watch the planes in real time. So at the end of the day, bringing this all together, the flight path could be an automatic no for people that are very sensitive to noise. But for those that aren't sensitive, I'd be open-minded to it. It comes down to the exact home, the location, and your personal sensitivity. If you're thinking about moving to Orange County and want help navigating this before you buy, reach out, call me maybe. And if you want real insider insight on living in Orange County, make sure to subscribe. Bye.